Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Care with Chelsea, and today's episode is for you if you have some toxic relationships or toxic patterns in your family and are just trying to think through how you might want to show up differently so that you can be the person who you are regardless of who you're with. All right, let's hop into it. It is the final day of this trip back to Dallas, Tulsa, and it has been a lot. Oh. But I'm really proud of myself for doing it, for seeing my family and doing the work to make this trip happen for myself. I knew it would be a lot. I feel like I gotta just look around a little bit more diligently because I don't know what could be around her. I don't know these streets. But yeah, I'm just trying to do a little bit of care, extra care for myself, because I know it can be emotionally heavy for me to see family I haven't seen in a while. This entire trip has been a lot. It's been a lot. And I'm still so proud of myself for doing it. I'm grateful that I had a partner here with me who was really supportive, has been really supportive. I definitely would not have been able to manage as easily on my own and regulating myself as helpful. All right, this is probably better for my audio. So yeah, this trip has just gotten me thinking a lot more about how to engage with family. Because I've been in no contact with my mom for such a long time, and re-engaging with her has really just shown me more about how I've grown, and that's been really nice. I've really appreciated myself a lot, I think, and also the people who I have come to bring in my life, like my partner, and knowing I'm building something different for myself, seeing that more actively. And when my best friends got engaged, that was really great. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Now, two of my best friends from college are engaged, and I'm so happy for them. And I'm so excited to celebrate and plan fun stuff for us to do. I was also just feeling like it's kind of serendipitous with them a bit, because both of them have lost a parent. One the father, the other the mother, and both have career-related interests to their parent who has passed, and a lot of the traits and characteristics of them that people who know them speak about as the most precious. And I just feel also happy to get to know them and to get to see them in this next stage of their journeys in life. Oh, there's a bird out. Oh, yeah, that hurt a little bit. There's a bird out here somewhere. Ooh, I don't know what that is. So something that I had decided to do also in this trip was stay in a hotel instead of staying in my mom's home, my home, nostalgically and technically. And best decision. Highly recommend staying somewhere that's not with your family if you can. On the holidays, if you feel like that's going to be easier. It was really a game changer to be able to decide when I'm engaging, but still getting to be close. I really enjoyed that. And I think I'll do that with my dad too. Because I think it also just helps with me getting to make my own associations with a place. And I really appreciate that. And that was the other part of having my partner here too. Having a witness to all of this. We got to get to the airport, in a couple of hours. And I also am doing this care right now for myself because I know the plane is going to be a lot after all of the driving we've been doing. You drive everywhere in Dallas, Tulsa, Texas, Oklahoma. So my body needs a lot of extra help. I think I drove for about 2 hours yesterday. My body is feeling it. That plus, I've definitely been drinking a lot more, eating a lot heavier, lots of changes. So I know it makes sense that I feel a little extra stiff right now. And I know that's also kind of just the general part of travel for me. That all of the change in environment impacts me in mobility because I don't have my same tools and supports just in access. Even if I bring them, my battery's about to go. Even if I bring them because of all the changes in environment, it can be difficult to remember to actually, engage with them, just like yoga. And so just feeling grateful that I remembered to do this for myself this morning because it's easy to forget at any point, but especially when you're traveling for the holidays. If you even call Thanksgiving a holiday. I don't. It's just when people are now also off of work and congregate. I need to not restrict my neck so much. Let it go, let it go. Right now I'm kind of I can't tell if it's an animal or a child. I hope it's an animal. Or a child that's just not getting their way, but not hurt. Oh no, child. Ooh, I got distracted. Okay, I was acting as if I have a paintbrush attached to my jaw here, and I want to paint it has to be an animal. And I'm trying to paint the sky. It really helps me with feeling like I'm extending my neck instead of crunching it over. Another thing I did was rent a car because otherwise I would be dependent on the vehicles at home available to me by adults, and that would control my movements to some extent if I'm not trying to just Uber everywhere. I live in California and that's a really expensive place. Renting cars here can be relatively cheaper, so that's also something that's made a huge difference. Because if anything, I can go outside and sit in my car or just take a drive or something. So someone who's an out-of-towner visiting for the quote-unquote holidays, or for any reason, honestly, not even the holidays, visiting family, that's something that I make sure to do. If there was an extra car I could use or something, I would definitely try that as an option, but that's never been the case. So I just plan to give myself the same autonomy that I wanted as a child, but now I wanted to be able to not have to engage with my parents when something was bothering me, and I often didn't have that choice. There's forced engagement. My house, my rules kind of stuff. I'm now giving myself permission in the reparenting I'm trying to do. And I will say that does limit, how often I'm able to come home. Because I know I need to be able to afford to spend money on these things. So that means I got to save. And that meant, last year I stayed in California. I didn't come home. Woo, woo, woo. All right, that might be all we have time for with the battery here. That's it for Morning Reflections. And I'm out.
All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Let me know what you're doing to take care of yourselves when you're engaging with family, whether it be toxic or lovely or whatever. I want to hear it. We want to be in community with you. All right. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.